Hi, before we jump into our coding exercise, I wanted to talk about hyperparameters and parameters. So this slide summarizes here the difference between hyperparameters and parameters. Basically, the hyperparameters control the parameters. So in our case, the parameters is W, which are the weights, and B, which is the bias, the real number. Example of hyperparameters is the learning rate, which was alpha, the number of iterations, so f- uh, the number of iterations, which is a forward and a backward propagation in order to adjust your weights, weight and B, yeah. The number of hidden layers, whether it's 5 hidden layers, 10 hidden layers, the number of hidden units or neurons, how many neurons do you have per hidden layer, and the choice of the activation function, but not the value. So the choice of your activation function is the ReLU, the leaky ReLU 10H, etc. You set the hyperparameters before you start the training. So you say what range of learning rates do you want, what range of iterations do you want, how many hidden layers do you want, etc. Um, and while the parameters, they're learned by the model during the training. So because you chose 0.01 as the learning rate with 10 iterations, with 2 hidden layers and 5 neurons, and a ReLU and a 10H as your activation functions in different layers, these adjust the W and B during the calculation when you run the code. So I just wanted to make it clear what is the difference between a hyperparameter and a parameter. Thank you so much, and looking forward to you guys in the coding exercise.